Well, I happen to be pretty down and out. I do not like my hair. At least I have hair. At least I have hair. Okay. I'm really down and out. I'm gonna do what most people do not do. Pray. But there are a lot of testimonies that are real on YouTube of actually knowing Jesus. So, the ones that I should watch are the New Age, because New Agers come into Jesus, witches that came to Jesus. Although, I knew one that went into a house and saw two demons and a witch in the spiritual realm. I can't. But okay, what was it? It wouldn't. I like the testimonies of the people in the New Age who converted to Jesus. Because at the mission too. So over a year, everything should be questioned, and the Emerald Tablets, I guess, aren't a part of the Bible. Who knows? They took out too many books in the Bible. So I do not believe in the Old Testament. And the prodigal son doesn't make any sense, because that would never ever happen in reality, in all of history. You do not have a father that has his inheritance and has his two sons and just says automatically to the youngest, or it doesn't even matter, one of the sons, hey man, you requested that you want half your inheritance now. Oh, sure, I'll do that for you. That would never ever happen. And I'd like to know in history when that ever happened. Of course, the wicked do whatever they want. So the Illuminati kills anybody in their family. And it's really wicked. Rappers killed their moms. And nice moms, okay? Like, just to be famous. Okay. There's just too much wicked in the world. But, okay, I'm going along with the prodigal son of, it has nothing to do with, like, being in the most evil club of all time and deciding to kill a good parent. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That doesn't even go along with working hard on the farm and the dad just saying to one of the brothers, hey, you know what? I got your request from the servant, and sure, I'll give you half your inheritance. I don't care. That never would have happened. You should question everything. Would that have ever happened? Would a man ever be able to physically live in a well? Jonah's well. Alright. That story is so iffy. Alright. That's crazy shit. What the fuck's... Alright, so Jonah is... They in this little children's book, they have these, all of a sudden, because they let Jonah on the ship, the sea went wild, and it's a big, huge storm, and all the people in the boat are like, yeah, well, we should just kick him off. Well, who's going to kick him off? Oh, let's draw straws. So in the little kids' book, they drew straws. And the one with the biggest straw was the man who threw Jonah off the boat. He went into the whale's mouth, and somehow he survived for 3 days. Now, yeah, same with the prodigal son. Never ever in history would a father ever give half of his inheritance away, like, before he dies and before the son actually ever worked on that farm. Okay, that would never have happened. So people don't question that, and I don't like that. Jonah, there's no way that he could have lived in a whale. So then not only does he live in the whale, then the story even gets better. More lies. He's spit out of Nineveh, right? And the whole town saw him being spit out by a fish on the beach. So the whole town believed in Jesus. See, that never happened. It's very hard for me to believe, Richard Lorenzo Jr.'s family. Like, no. Never happens that all your family members believe in Jesus. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen that a whole town would believe in Jesus. It doesn't happen. It wouldn't happen. And guess what? No one would see him being thrown up by the whale on the beach. It doesn't happen. Adam and Eve's story didn't happen. I just saw Lilith. Now, Lilith, who knows, is a demon spirit. I want to click on that. I want to see. There's too many videos to watch. I'm just tired. Like, oh my god, like, after 5 minutes of, like, an intense video, if it's, like, like, jam-packed of information, I don't want to hear it anymore. I can't, I don't want to hear it. Doesn't do me any good. It's just, it could be hearsay. I should have clicked on that video. Lilith was the first woman. So, the Bible's, the Old Testament's a total lie. And then there's contradictions in the New Testament as definitely well as the Old Testament with their stories about Job. Job could never have happened. Only one servant survived to tell Job of each of tragedies that happened. Oh, the mansion just fell on your family, and I'm the only one that survived to tell you. Oh, all your vegetables, all your farmland caught on fire. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't care. And I'm the only one who made it. Oh, all your slaves on the farmland, all your servants, they all died. And I'm the only one who survived. So that sounds like a story to me. The Old Testament is very now the 4 Gospels are real, but questionary that, they took out so many books, and then they took out phrases, they took out stories. There were 8 other disciples, and all of them were taken out. So what? Did they had shit about the extremely old age. The law of attraction does not, of course, work for over half the people in poverty and, worked against victims. But, I don't see any love in the law of attraction. I don't see any love in the church. That, a person's like that desperate, they're living in the street. You think the whole church would take around a basket next week if they see the same old Melody coming by? Well, guess what? Melody's dead. I haven't seen her. Donna's still out there. They might have thrown. She died, or she went to a mental health hospital. So there, she would really, really die. She really. Yeah, I mean, it's really bad, the drugs that they have in there, and I will go as far as saying it's worse than the crocodile drug Trank. Okay? Alright, which we happen to say is the worst drug. Okay, in my opinion, all mentally ill drugs are really bad. So at least the bad drug Trank, it shows it on your body. Like, look how bad this drug is. Yeah. Well, all the bad mental health drugs, that's what they secretly does to your brain. Well, I'd rather have Trank and look, I'm taking a bad drug. Look, it ate up my body. It makes more sense. Question everything. Yeah, I was supposed to pray. And I just go all... I learned this from all the idiots. Okay. I don't want to be this... what do you want to call it? Airheaded? Not having a purpose. Right. I'm around all these losers in my life that are awful, that hate me. And I don't have to be like them. I want to have a purpose. I want to help somebody like Melody who died. Okay, I can't do anything about that. That's not funny either. I want to have a purpose. Everything's so bad. And how bad the economy is. Real bad right now. And there's no help at all. And I basically never I got a tiny bit here and there. Like, what the hell is that? Especially when you have an idiot like pretending out narcissist making me, destroying my day, making me worried at different times of the... What am I gonna do? 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 What the fuck, bitch? Stop doing your drugs. That would be my answer to this bitch that destroyed... I should have got PFA out against her. I mean, seriously. Like, what? Why put on all this negative, worry, nervous, negative, chaotic confusion? I'm a dumb empath, and I picked up all this crazy dumb bitch's energy. Stop doing your fucking drug, whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a shit. I don't care about you. Don't care about me. I don't give a fuck about you. Stop doing your drug. Fuck. So, I was gonna pray. I don't know what I said. I was put on YouTube. I know what I said. I was talking about the Bible and questioning, the Old Testament when I first started. And yeah, it's just nonsense. But Jesus was the Son of God, and the people who believe it, those people who believe that Jesus is the Son of God, I don't know why they believe the whole Bible. I don't, but it's just wrong how much I was wronged and stolen from, by where I came from. Nothing's done. It's just like the victims never ever get help, and it's just wrong. It's so sad that I do not have family, and I never did. I mean, even though, I'm little, that doesn't mean I wanted to die the whole time, and just because I'm on autopilot doesn't mean I didn't want to die and pretend to be happy, because that's what my family did. Like, why? Why people pretend to be happy? And they're not. Everyone, all the insane abusers in my life, they pretend to be happy. They have their mask. They're major, insane, abusing narcissists. They have their mask on. Oh, I'm happy. Oh,